Good afternoon. This is a live from our page, Baptist for City Council, and I'm just trying to keep you all, updated of the things that are going on with the campaign, with all the things we are doing. We are trying to keep you updated, but I think this is important. That's the reason why I'm trying to tell you in brief words exactly things that are happening, things that I've been discovering as I go around town, just going from one place to another, attending party meetings and meeting people personally, talking to them, letting them know exactly what's going on. So because of that, just I said, you know what? I've never given a live in my page in Baptist for City Council. Oh, but I think this is a good time. It is just as good of a time for you to pay attention to that. I know you are not used to do that. You are not used to see me coming up live, but it is a good time. Trust me. This is for a good reason why I'm coming alive. And I expect that those of you who are just following the page, thank you, those of you who have been giving like to the page, who have been donated to the campaign. We are excited about that. We are really looking forward to serve the city of Louisville. But regardless of the fact of that we may or may not be, because the primary is just on the 17th of May, is just barely 2 weeks away, 2 or 3 weeks away from the primary. Regardless of that, everything that I've been all the findings I've been getting in all these kind of meetings and things like that, I'm just gonna share it with you. I think that you have the right to know certain things. In the meantime, absolutely, if you want to donate to the campaign, you have our website, Baptist for City Council. Is We are about to get there some products, some hats, banners, um, yard signs, all the good stuff is there. So if it's not now, it's gonna have to be there like in few days. If you want to have a mug or a hat or a bumper sticker or a city or a barrier sign, well, go to Baptist for City Council. Is going to be there with the logo of the campaign. Let's take our freedom back. It is important for us to do that. And after you hear that, oh, thank you, welcome, welcome, welcome to those who are who are for the first time. Okay, what's the city council thing doing? Well, just keeping you informed of the things that you need to know. Because if we are saying that let's take our freedom back, it is important for you to know exactly what are the things that are authentic to your freedom. And this is very, very important. Trust me. Trust me. This is very, very important. So give me a few minutes. I'm going to a break and I'll be back in a minute. Just don't move, don't go anywhere. I want you to look at this. I want you to share it. We are getting ready to celebrate the Thunder of Louisville. We are so glad of that. We are so grateful for those blessings. But it is important for us to know exactly that somebody is trying to sleep a Trojan horse in our public school system, and we should know that because it's very, very important. I'm going to a break, and I'll be back in a minute. Let me show you this because I learned about this yesterday. I was in a meeting, and I was in a meeting with the American Family Association. And in the process of the meeting, they give us these forms and send us to these websites when this information is available. Please share it. It is extremely important for every single parent, not in Jefferson alone, because there were parents that were from Bullitt County, and they said that the public school system, their public libraries have this type of material. As of you, if you want to know and you want to figure it out, go to the website. Look, it's right there. This is the website that it is. I'm about to show you right now. As you can see, English is my second language, which is perfectly fine because this may be my second language, but this is your language. And this is our public school system who is having this obscene material in the public school libraries. So I think that is one of the reasons why I'm running is that in the years when I was a child in Cuba, when the communism was going all over the place, twisting the image of God, telling people that God was not real, that communism is going to give you everything you need, and that you don't need anything else. I could not do anything. What could I do? I was just a child. But now there is a moral responsibility for me to let everybody else know exactly when something wrong is going on. This is the website. You're going to go to JCPS Expose, this, and you scroll down. And when you get to this part, when they are the PDF, then you're going to be able to see this type of material. These are books that are in our public school system. Look at that. Those are the books. Extremely graphic, extremely graphic. If your children are having any one of those books at your home, get a hold of it now. Get a hold of it right now. These books, these materials, is extremely graphic. It's extremely sexually oriented. It's beyond sexually oriented. I would say it's pornographic, and our kids are looking at that, and they are doing it in a form of cartoons. And I'm not going to go any further because they're probably gonna censor me for that. But they have to do it through in a cartoon form. You know why? Because look at this. These are the scores of the eighth graders of Kentucky in reading. Did I tell you what is the base grade they have to take? This is 263 points to 500. I mean, the maximum score in those grades are 500, and the students in the state of Kentucky are getting only 263 points. In other words, they are failing. That's why they have to give them the pornography in a form of cartoons, because our children cannot read. Now I don't know if you know that a person who can't read don't have a properly developed brain, but that's the case. So that's what I thought it was very important, because we are going to a derby season. And now anytime you see anyone about the horses, remember, there is somebody trying to skip Trojan horses within within our school system, trying to make our kids tilt towards obscene and indecent material when our kids cannot read. And I find that regardless of whatever it may or may not happen on May the 17th, this is something that has to be done, and it has to be said. Because, I mean, I don't know you, to me, it's unacceptable. And there is a moral standard, and there's a moral obligation to share that, regardless of who is going up and down in the process of election. It could be, you know. And I know, I hope you all know that I'm running as a conservative, I'm running as a Republican, I'm originally from Cuba, and things like that. But regardless of that, I think it's extremely disturbing that somebody is taking the personal license to teach the children that have such a low score in reading, to give to those children, to give them pornographic material. So it's not only what the teachers are saying about the private life, it's also what is made available to the kids in the public school system. And if those books have been found in Oldham County or Bullitt County, in one of those, because I was with one of those parents yesterday, I don't have no reason to doubt that they are everywhere else in Kentucky. The question is, what are we going to do with that? Are we going to pull together parents, grandparents, and relatives alike. The other thing that I learned yesterday in in that party meeting is that there is an increase in child abuse in the state of Kentucky because there is also an increase, or there is a severe problem with drugs in the state. So the legislature is trying to pass different laws to help the families on the front end. I mean, families that are starting to struggle with this severe drugs using situation there is in the state. So please keep them in your prayers, keep your eyes open. Let's try to see how can we help each other because kids are being abused because parents are in drugs. So it's important. It is important. So this is our briefing. This is our small briefing. I'm about to post some of the pictures of the political party awards, like I think it's on Monday. Come back to to this page because this is about is Baptist Prosthetic Council, but I will try to keep you posted as I'm going around making the rounds and knowing people, so that you will get aware exactly of the what is going on. I call your attention, as a matter of fact, about who's running for judge in our country, because there has been a couple of very important laws that we are trying to pass that the judges are practically blocking out. And I was listening to yesterday in that political meeting, somebody that's saying, okay, I'm a judge, I'm trying to be impartial, things like that. But what happens is that you know how it is. The no JCBS tax hike was stopped by a judge. And thanks to that, all of us are paying more money in our mortgages. Now, the anti-abortion law that was passed by the legislature that allowed that stopping in like that on the 15th week, uh, limiting the possibilities of abortion and or limiting the funding of abortion clinics around the state was also stopped by a judge. So judges matter. So I'll keep you posted as I'm meeting judges along the campaign trail. I'll keep you posted. So regardless if you are in District 21, amazing. Just let me show you, by the way. What am I doing? Let me show you what is District 21 because it's important for you to know exactly what it is. Let me go to make a break, and I'll go on. When we come back, I'm gonna show you what is exactly District 21. But regardless of whether or not you are in District 21, I do believe these news are important for all of us. This is important. Okay, let me show you something, because some people say, well, I don't even know where is what district I'm at. Well, let me show you how you can find out if you are what district are you. Okay, let me go ahead. Let me show you what district you are at, and I'm gonna show you briefly the map of District 21. So let me show you. Let me share that with you. So you want to know what district you belong. You don't have a clear information about that. This is what you do. You just go ahead and go to the Metro government website. Once you get there, I'm gonna give you the steps and what you have to do to. There you go. You come to the Louisville ky.gov, go to city departments, and then come down here to Metro Council. Okay, come down to Metro Council. And in Metro Council, you scroll down the page and you will find a district maps. Okay, and of course, provided that my computer stopped playing around. Okay, there we go. If you go to the district maps, then you will find opportunity. I'm gonna put, let's say, I'm gonna put an address in Preston Highway, because You come to this place, and as soon as you stop doing that, they will tell you. Let it run for a little bit. You're gonna come to this place. You're gonna find a place your address, and when you put your address in district maps, you use the map below to zoom in and find out your Metro Council district or to enter your address. Let me refresh the page just to see if you can see how it looks like. There it is. And of course, you're making me look as bad as possible, as any good computers too. Let me reload the frame to see if we will do something with the line. But technically speaking, if it wasn't for the fact that it's doing whatever she wants to do, which is perfectly fine, computers do that all the time. They are really jerks. But anyway, this is the steps. If your computer better than mine, at least you get to the district map. And once you get to the district map, then you will find a choice in which you can just place your address. And that's supposed to tell you exactly what district you are in, and that will help you know that. Meanwhile, if you want to help anywhere in our campaign, go to baptistforcitycouncil.com, and there are you're gonna find a way to donate or to volunteer, which will be as easy as to share our information on social media or go and do all the things. Put a backyard sign or carry a bumper sticker or a hat or a mug or something or a t-shirt. That will be We will be very grateful if you do any of those things. It's very good. So a simple donation, it doesn't matter how small or big, anything counts, everything counts, everything is needed. So thank you so much, guys. Remember this, check out, if you have children, check out your public school, your school library. uh, Check out what's going on at the school libraries. Don't lose the eyes, your side. We have to keep our eyes on the ball regardless. Go to jcpsexposed.com // obscene materials, and that should give you a good idea exactly what the kids are reading. And I'm gonna tell you, if there is a need to send emails or anything to the senators or representatives, I sure would do that. My name is Irene Baptist. I'm running for District 21, and I will be pretty much pleased if you allow me to represent you in front of Metro Council. So thank you. As soon as I get a chance, I promise I'll give you a map and you will see. But in the meantime, District 21 starts in Taylor Boulevard. It reaches up all the way to Ducat Road by the south end, southwest end of District 21. By the more like the north part of the district, it closes in the Louisville Zoo, popular level Louisville Zoo area, more or less. It closes on that side, and it comes down all the way to Outer Loop and Preston Highway. That's the part that closes because it's kind of a little tricky. So that's why you have to go to the district maps in the Metro Council that you will know. But Preston Highway up until the airport of the UPS and the Louisville Airport are part of District 21. If you live in any one of those areas, I will be very proud to represent you. I will be very glad if you trust us. By the way, the neighbors of Chinquapin Lane, if you know them, anyone that live in the area, I was asking in the Metro government to know if there is any way to convince the landlord to make a better arrangements for the parking lot. Sorry, but they said that this is not a problem of the Metro government. It's more or less a problem it's a legal problem. So if you live in Chinquapin Lane in the apartments of Twin Oak, just try to call the Louisville Legal Aid Society. That should give you a good, that should provide you they provide you with good counseling about how to negotiate with the landlord to guarantee that the parking lots will be available. Okay, so thank you, guys. Thank you for listening to me. I know there is an accent, and probably somewhere somehow it's a little barrier, but it's okay. So we still can communicate. You may not understand the accent, but go to the website. There is good information that you need to know. Okay, so have a good afternoon. Enjoy the thunder of a Louisville. Be safe with the kids out there, and let's keep moving. The primary elections are very close. Thank you. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye. See you.